Let's not forget that on this day there was a document signed that declared war on indigenous people by calling them merciless Indian savages. The result of the signing of that document caused ethnic cleansing all across the land. The mass killing of all the resources in this country, from the bison to the old-growth forests to the streams full of salmon, indicate that the scorched earth policy was used and put into full effect for many years. In fact, one could argue that the scorched earth policy is the very culture of the early American colonizers. The whole goal and mission at the birth of capitalism was to kill and take as many resources as you can and make as much money as fast as possible before the laws get changed or before somebody catches you. There was no morals involved, especially when it came to how they handled the Native American people. Why, that's how the American colonizers were tricked and swindled into killing off all of their own food supply because the bison population was enough to sustain everyone. So the colonizers not only took away the independence of the indigenous people, they took away their own independence and made themselves dependent on the government. And now you have to go to work to buy food instead of just being able to walk into the forest and get whatever food you need. The indigenous culture and way of life of only taking what you need is what caused all of the abundance in these lands. And the colonizer culture of take everything you possibly can and make as much as you can is what decimated all of that. And the colonizers claimed freedom, yet they took away all of the freedoms of indigenous people. They took away the freedom to live on the land. They took away the freedom to practice their culture. They took away the freedom to have children. In fact, they would take all their children away for 150 years after that into re-education concentration camps where they were abused and beaten and forced to assimilate to the white culture by Catholic Christians, which is what I think the focus of this day should be about. All of those children that were forced into boarding schools where they were tortured and treated very, very badly with every crime against humanity committed upon their persons, all because that document called us merciless Indian savages. And the very mission of those schools was to kill the Indian to save the man. It makes you wonder if a way of life that you have to forcefully convert a people to and a religion you have to forcefully convert people to is the way people should be living. Declaration to take away independence.